Barigani tribe, welcome to my 30-day video dump where I am dropping all of my lost files. So today we are diving into some Shang. Shang is broken Swahili, also known as Hood Swahili. And so we are diving into this conversation at Aras Cafe and we are going to have some fun. Do you want this Savient?
Yeah, I think so.
Unataka Savient?
Kiswahili chako kizuri nakusikia. Wewe ushakuwa Mkenya wewe. Anji ashakuwa wa kwetu huyu. Samahani wadau.
Oh, samahani is so proper. Yeah. Samahani is like excuse me.
Yeah,
so in Tanzania, I feel like people would say samahani, which is excuse me, and then people in Kenya would be like pole.
Yeah. Now,
or excuse, which is English.
My situation is usually very interesting because most of the time, even when people hear me speak my Swahili, they usually ask me, "Are you from Mombasa?" Now,
are you from coast? You come close.
Yeah, they usually ask me, "Are you from Mombasa?" Now, my situation was like half the school where when I was studying boarding school, primary school, half the population of the school was Tanzanian.
You shouldn't even show the name of this bottle. I'm not marketing.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were from TZ?
Yeah, so I've had a chance to engage in proper Swahili from Tanzania and also coming from Eastland or these sides. Yeah.
True. Yeah. Okay, so this is something that I get asked like very commonly. Like people tend to want to know, not necessarily Shang, but not American Swahili, American slang translated into Swahili. Do you think like you could handle that?
Yeah, we could, you know.
Okay, so the first word is, like how would you say like what's up?
What's up?
Yeah. To me, I would say like, should I guess?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Is it like Rada?
Okay.
Niaje?
Come again. I need to come again. I wasn't ready for that.
Right.
Okay.
So I feel like when people speak Shang, they become a completely different animal. Like their tone changes, their behavior changes, their movement changes. So like, how would you say what's up?
Yeah, I want you to say it exactly the way you did. Please.
I cannot.
For the camera, please. Because whatever I saw, I was like, yo, uninjoki from Tani huku. Like that was so good. She was like, Rada. And I was like, yo. You know?
Okay, so for the rest of this video, I'm not. I refuse to answer. I'll just let him answer on his own.
No. But we're also testing. We're also testing. We also want to see how good your Swahili is.
Okay, guys. So that's the first way we would say what's up. How would you say like? How would you say like? You know when you go out, so you go out and you party, you have a great time, you happen to be at the club, you're drinking, and now this girl is like really hot, she's putting the moves on you, and now she wants to take you home. So in the US, I think we would call them like a jump off or a one night stand, or someone that we're bringing home. Like what would you call them in Kenya?
Hapa tu si ni chipo.
Chipo?
Yeah, it's chipo. You see?
Chips mafunga?
Yeah, chips mafunga. It's chipo because you see, the same way you'd go and take this food, I want to go eat it at home.
Yes.
So that's the exact. So, yeah,
so chips to go. So basically like fries to go, takeout order.
Chips
that's so
funga.
sad. Chips funga.
Yeah.
Okay, so how would you like? What's the common term? I feel like they have new words too though.
Yeah.
Like new terms for like women and like derogatory terms, like new terms for like women in Kenya right now.
Yeah. Ngoko, kuna ngoko, sanambu. They're like some.
Who's creating these terms?
I don't know, but they're out there. Like, yes, you know, yeah. Those are some of the latest ones that have been even getting me like, okay, so.
Sometimes I hear them, I'm like, wow. Okay, so like, how would you tell like a girl she look nice? Like using like Shang, like you look good, you're looking nice. Not something simple like eco smart or like morembo, but like how would you say like you're looking good?
I'd say unaweza.
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 Okay.
Unaweza. You know, kuweza means like, it's like you have done it, like, it's like, yeah.
So
like
kuweza is you
like,
have done it.
Yeah, like you've killed it, like unaweza, like
You have done it.
Yeah, you've killed it, like unaweza, like yeah, it's done.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I really feel like I like that one.
Yeah.
That one is new to me.
Yeah, umeweza, anaweza.
I feel like that one is directed towards me. So let me think, like, what else is like, okay, so what's slang for weed?
Where do I start?
Okay, so if you guys are ever in Nairobi, I want you guys to be able to properly ask for what you need or what you want.
Yeah.
Let's keep in mind, we're not promoting this. This is not legal in Kenya.
Yeah.
But I'm super curious, like, how do you say it? Like, how would you ask for weed? Or, like, what's the term for weed?
Usually, it's, you know, it's usually concealed. So most of the time, you cannot just ask somebody, una mali. Mali is, in basic Swahili, it's property. Do you have property? Do you have the thing? So, una mali. So once you say mali, somebody who gets it, they really get it. Hey,
Una mali.
I have mali.
So this will speak to, like, my age.
Yeah.
I've been coming to Kenya for several years, and when I first started coming to Kenya, they used to call it Bangi.
You got it? Bangi.
My Swahili is lost.
Bangi.
I feel like, yes.
Bangi is the common name like weed, but nobody's going to. It's a, maybe you call it stash. You can say
Stash.
Yeah. Una Inguello. It has some very interesting names. There's Inguello as well.
So I feel like today we're learning together, or I should say tonight. It's pretty late at night. We are a few glasses in. I'm looking at my bottle because I'm an entire bottle of wine in. He's had a few beers, and so maybe some other things. But
I want you to say Inguello. Say Inguello.
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 No, lo.
Oh.
Inguello. Just like
Inguello.
that. Inguello.
So he's been having Inguello. Is that the term?
Yeah.
I feel like he's laughing at my Swahili, at my Western tongue.
I love it because you're better than most, you know, and I love the fact that you're always making an effort, Manzena.
Aww,
yeah, you know, that's the African in you, and that's beautiful. You're embracing it to the fullest, you know.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
I'm really, really trying.
For sure.
So we're currently shooting this video at. Do you want to pronounce your sister's restaurant's name?
Yes, we are at Aras Restaurant. Aras Restaurant is a cafe in Westlands, Nairobi, and what stands out about it is that it supports neurodivergent, or it supports like the staff here are kids with disabilities, like neuro disabilities. So it just creates an environment for them to thrive and do what they do best. Like, for example, if you look if I tip it just slightly right, you'll see we have an iPad station here. Mm-hmm. So what's is happening right now is they're building an app where you'll just make your orders from here directly to the kitchen. So, you know, because they're neuro challenged individuals, they don't need to have to cram your orders and all that stuff. So
True.
It's just making that environment for them to just be able to thrive is everything that Aira Neuro Soul Cafe is all about.
So yeah, I agree. So the iPad here, I think, is a brilliant idea. It connects to an app, and so instead of the person that may be differently able or a bit challenged, they won't have to necessarily process your order. They can come, they can ask you your order. It will give them the ability to feel like they are a part of society. It will give them the ability to feel independent, the ability to feel important. And so you'll be able to place your order. And so it'll go directly to the kitchen. There won't be any miscommunication, but it still gives them the feel of being independent, the feel of being free, the feel of being needed, the feel of being important. And so I really love this place. I love what Diana is doing. I love that she is empowering people that are differently able, people that have mental challenges, people that have autism. And so Definitely come and check out this place. It's absolutely beautiful. I will be sure to add lots of clips. Tonight I had I think it was the veggie teriyaki.
Yeah, yeah.
With coconut rice.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was amazing. And so I feel like he's a copycat. He had the beef teriyaki.
Yeah.
Completely his choice, I guess. He says he usually gets that. I don't believe it. But so he had the beef teriyaki. It smelled really nice. I'm not a fan of meat, but it definitely still smelled amazing.
Yeah.
The wine is imported from all over the world. They have Menage a Trois. They have local wines that you can find in West Coast. They have wines from South Africa. They even have local wines from Kalaleshwa. So you tell her what you desire when you come here. I'm pretty sure that it's here. Without a doubt, it is here. The food is flavorful. The utensils are beautiful. They're very much quality. All of the plates here are handcrafted. They're made with soapstone. They are custom designed. And so she's put a lot of work into this place. And I am encouraging each and every one of you guys to check it out. So without further ado, I mean, I guess the next thing we would be curious about in Shang is like, I'm hungry. Like, how do you say, like, I want to eat, I'm hungry? Because I only know proper Swahili or, like, proper Shang. I would say, like, nataka kukula.
Yeah.
Like, I want to eat.
Nataka kukula is one way to say it. Now, sometimes, you know, this new Sheng is, sometimes I even have to load and try to remember some words. But yes, nataka kukula, definitely. That's moderately. Yeah, nataka kukula, ama dishi. Natakudishi. So, like, yeah. It's like I'm taking a spoon and putting it in my mouth. So I'm like, hey, manze, dishi, takwaje, natakukula.
You know, I always feel like Shang is like the direct correlation to like what you need or what you do. So for example, food would be like served on a dish, served on a platter. So I feel like that is appropriate to Shang. The other thing is like when they want to sleep, like I feel like I hear the word kidoz. Like, you know, you've ever said in English, like, I dozed off or I fell asleep.
Kudos.
I feel like it's the same thing in, like, Shang. Like, it's really erratic, but it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
It's very functional, right? In the nature of how, you know, the elements come together. Like, kudos, it's English, dozing, kudos. Manze, imefika time ya kudos, so.
Yeah, like dozing off.
It's very functional.
So I don't know, like, what else would it be? What about like so getting high isn't necessarily smoking. Getting high or being high is like the Englishing or the English slang for being drunk. So like, how do you say like, that person is high, or even like, I want to get high, like I want to get drunk, I want to party, like you want to just go out and you want to fill the town, like I need to be out in Nairobi, like what would you say? Nataka to ati?
Nataka kupati, manze, nataka kupati. Like, you see, it's a lot of two, just, we share, ama nataka kuingia dunda, nataka kudunda.
Kudunda?
Nataka kwenda dunda. I think dunda. So when you say dunda, it's, dunda in Swahili is bouncing.
Oh, so, like a twerk.
Yeah, exactly. You see, it's very functional. So dunda is now, I just want to go and, you know, and do some.
So, okay. So, how do you say like, I know like the British term is like shagging, like.
Come on.
Even though it's not even like shaggo, like that's something completely different. But I'm like, what is like? How do you say like you want to shag? Like you're interested in shagging, like, or you shagged someone.
Saucy.
Saucy
is.
I don't even want to know. I'm like, do I want to know? I don't want to know.
Is saucy is just. Saucy is cooler.
Kitutamu.
Yes.
Something sweet.
So. Suffering like I. To my feel like.
So kitu is something. Tamu is sweet. So I'm like, when he's describing this like Swahili term, this slang term for like wanting to be with someone. I'm like, oh, it's something. He's wiping his mouth like he had something sweet, like it was worth enjoying. He enjoyed, like, you know, when you go out and you have like a delicious meal, or you have ice cream, or you have something, you're like, oh, this was good. Like it was salivating. Like it made me want more. Like that.
You get it. You get it.
I got it.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
I'm like, I have it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what else are you guys curious about? I feel like if you're curious about something, like how do you say it? Definitely drop it in the comments below.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a session where, you know, just feedback and, you know, just getting acquainted for everybody. That would be very interesting.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so this video was like a lot of fun. I've never done a video like this. Usually I don't dive into like Swahili activities or Shang activities. I kind of just leave it like the regular cultural activities in Kenya, like what do I eat, where do I go, where do I sleep, what is my house looking like, you know, the basic everyday routine. But I will admit, this one was very fun. I enjoyed myself.
For sure.
Definitely enjoyed myself.
For sure.
And so I would definitely drop. We never introduced his name. This is Brio.
Oh yeah.
Also known as AVH Sounds.
Yeah.
So I would definitely drop all of his links in the description below. I'll also add it right here. So there it is. You guys, make sure that you like, you subscribe, you also follow him. And until the next Adventure Tribe, Kwaheri.
Bye-bye.